What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, Rashid. Yo, my boy on the other side of the panel there is Barrick. He's focused.
What's up, guys?
Actually, he's laser light focused, man.
Yes,
he's ready to go. Love it. All right, as everyone can see with the title on screen there, Richard Jefferson attacks senile old man Skip Bayless for claiming he's kissing back up to LeBron James, and all of this actually started when Richard Jefferson actually said that LeBron James is a better scorer than Michael Jordan. And no, it's not true, but I think he's an overall better player, not a better scorer. Mm-hmm. So, but Barrick, take us off on this one, man, because he did research on this one, man.
Yeah, man, because, the bottom line is, this ain't about – we can't say LeBron James said anything about this one. This is all a whole concept differently. Now, here's the thing, too. Skip Bayless has come out there and questioned him. And, you're inviting him to be on the show. You understand that, Richard Jefferson, he works for ESPN and, this guy works for Fox. So there's no way you can be on the show. So,
hold on. Let me correct you on that one because ESPN and what Fox was willing to allow Skip Bayless to actually do both shows, work for both companies. So that's
willing, but I don't know how serious and how logical that was and how factual that was, because you don't see many guys that used to be on some of the ESPN shows. A lot of them on Fox shows. And you haven't seen anybody flip-flop. Well, we got to go from there. But anyway, the bottom line is this. Coming down to Richard Jefferson, man, I'm going to start with Richard Jefferson, man. This man is a very intelligent man, very articulate. He was picked out of the first round, coming out of Arizona. Played for New Jersey Nets, was very instrumental in helping that team go to 2 consecutive NBA final appearances. This man knows basketball. He's got a very high basketball IQ, and he has a very good eye for talent. And so if he wants to come out and say LeBron James, honestly, in the bottom of his heart, is a better scorer, that's one thing. But when you're trying to win somebody to get back on your show, and you're just saying, well, LeBron James does this, that better than Michael Jordan, wait up, stop the presses on that, baby. Stop the presses. Because we all know, with our 2 eyes, watching basketball all the time we've watched them, we know Michael Jordan was a great scorer. A great scorer.
He has 10 scoring titles. I think LeBron has about 2, I believe.
Yeah, I got the numbers for you right now. When it comes down to points, LeBron obviously got more points because he's played a lot longer. But other than that, the numbers really favor Michael Jordan in most cases, except for rebounds.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan's been retired a long time now. So, we're still going to have this debate forever. I just don't get it.
Listen, LeBron James will even admit to you, he's not a scorer. That's not really his game. His game is really more like a Magic Johnson type. He wants to, he can score, don't get me wrong, but in terms of like footwork, Michael Jordan. Mid-range, Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. Off balance shots, difficult shots, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan has got a name. It's called Air Jordan. He made a name for himself. LeBron's been criticized as being told he really doesn't have a go-to move. LeBron has scored 35,000 plus points in his career. Michael scored 32,000 plus points in his career. But again, the points scored versus being the type of scorer, as you alluded to, is a different story. It's 2 different things. Michael had many different ways of getting to the basket. Guys double teaming him.
Look, are you reading this over here?
Okay.
Richard Jefferson is coming out, man. Woo, disrespectful. He said he knows this is not. Wait, hold on. He knows this is why we shoot these dusty blanks. Why don't you hobble your old ass onto the road tripping pod? No networks, no restrictions. Woo.
That's his show. Woo. Road tripping pod's his show.
Man.
But what does Skip say about him? Skip say he's kissing up to LeBron to get him on the show. So what do you believe? What story you believe the most?
Yeah, but listen. All right, LeBron. All right, RJ. Yeah, I like you, brother. I like you. I think you're
okay.
Person.
Why don't you got to pump the brakes, man?
You having LeBron James on your podcast is not going to win you any kind of brownie points. he's highly unpopular right now, man. He is.
He's the reason why the ratings are going down.
Yes, he's the reason why the ratings are going down.
Yep, absolutely.
And if he doesn't want to come on your podcast after I think they won a championship. Did they win a championship on that Cleveland team? I think he.
Oh yeah, he did win a championship. Well, yeah, with Jefferson there, they did win.
Yeah. They actually won a championship.
Yeah.
If he doesn't actually want to come on your show, then
according to Richard Jefferson, they got really tight when they were teammates in Cleveland. They got really tight. Okay, but LeBron is still playing basketball. LeBron still has other things that he's focused on. Trying to maintain a lot of the friendships that he has is very difficult. You have a certain circle of friends. Everybody has that certain circle of friends. LeBron has a lot of people he talks to, and I'm sure Rich is part of that, but it's hard to keep up with everybody. If Richard is busting his hump to get LeBron on his podcast, to build up whatever appearances he has, then good luck with that. But LeBron is not the most popular person to have on your show right now. Okay? And then to come out publicly and say that I know LeBron is a better scorer, I said, hold up, man, hold up on that. When Michael he's had a plethora of different moves to the basket.
That's what I'm saying. Like footwork. I mean, my thing is, what did Richard Jefferson actually mean? Did he say is he not a better scorer? Does he actually score more points? I mean, because he definitely eclipsed Michael Jordan in scoring because, like you said, he played longer. Yeah,
absolutely. But it's just a difference between the amount of points that you've produced versus the way in which you produced it. Okay, let's face this: Michael Jordan's a better free throw shooter than LeBron. That's another way of scoring. Oh, yeah. Which means what? Michael got to the line more than you did.
Yep.
And how is that possible? Because he kept making different moves and getting the defenders to commit. So we can sit here and break everything down tooth and nail about how to score the basketball. So you can't come out and say that LeBron was a better scorer. No, Michael clearly was a better scorer.
Yeah, like I said, 10 scoring titles, man. That's insane. And he didn't really shoot that many threes, really. I think when they moved the 3-point line a little bit further in, he shot really well from the three. When they moved it back, he did.
Especially in that Portland NBA Finals when he hit about 5, I think it was 6 consecutive 3-pointers in the first. He dropped 35 points in the first half in Game 2 of the NBA Finals against Portland. And from that point on, you kind of knew that Michael evolved because when he first started his career, his 3-point shooting was garbage. But that NBA Finals marked it right there. From that point on, his range went from beyond the arc into the paint, 15 feet out, 12 feet out. His ability to put the ball on the floor and score the ball in any position on the floor, that was what we were talking about. When people can criticize LeBron and say LeBron doesn't really have a go-to move and his free throw shooting is suspect, how can you come out and say this man is a better scorer than Michael Jordan? How? And I'm going to give you a morsel of facts. There's a whole bunch of going out there. We can sit down and break out the numbers. I can say that Michael Jordan had more steals than LeBron. He had more blocks than LeBron. He had less turnovers than LeBron. I mean, this can go on and on. So I just, LJ, listen. I mean, RJ, listen, man. I always say I expect your intelligence about basketball and helping the New Jersey Nets get to the NBA Finals. I respect all that, but when it comes down to this, man, listen, you can do better in trying to get famous people on your show. You don't have to really go down to this point and make comments that don't back up your claim. That's just my point. That's my opinion.
What you're saying is that it's a dubious claim by Richard Jefferson.
Dubious claim? Wow. That's cool at night, man.
I haven't used that word in a long time.
Well, how you feeling it, though? I mean, you feel at the end of the day, do you feel like this is the right thing for him to do in regards to trying to put people on the show? Because he doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have to make these kind of comments.
It's Richard Jefferson, man. Listen, it's RJ. I didn't know he had a podcast, but since he has a podcast, I'll listen to him.
Everybody got damn podcast.
I'd rather listen to him than LeBron James ass.
And you know what's funny? Because Richard Jefferson made these comments on Gilbert Arenas' podcast.
Yeah.
So, you helped Gilbert Arenas out. I didn't even know Gilbert Arenas was doing anything. I thought my man was relaxing somewhere in Tahiti, But, everybody's got a little podcast. But at the end of the day, come on, man. And Skip, Skip is just calling him out for what it was. I won't go as far as saying he's getting brownie points for doing it, but it doesn't look good on RJ's position.
Probably, I mean, from RJ's perspective, is that Skip has a bias against LeBron. He's always trashing LeBron James. So that's
he always has.
Yeah.
He's done it with many players. Terrell Owens used to play football. He used to call him team obliterator. So he's had different players in different sports that he's always attacked. LeBron's no different.
That's his opinion. He has just like this show. It's an opinion-based show. He has an opinion-based show. You know, that's his opinion. You know, you can't. You know. You can debate with him. I love to see that debate between Skip Bayless but I'll tell you one thing: Skip Bayless does know his basketball. He's not a senile old man, and he does know his basketball. He's not.
I'll tell you one thing: Fox still loves Skip Bayless because they paid him a lot of money.
Oh, well, I mean, listen, the ratings, man. He really carries that show, man.
They love him so much that rumor had that he was going to go back on there with First Take.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephen A was pushing for it. Rumor has it. So if this man is senile and he don't know what he's talking about, well, let's look around the whole business right now and see how senile he really is. Apparently, people respect and listen to what he has to say. In regards to RJ's position,
over here, I would love to see this. RJ and Skip Bayless on a debate. Oh yeah, I would love to actually see this.
It seems like though he's going to have to go on RJ's podcast for it to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But absolutely. Hey, it is what it is. But Richard Jefferson, I'm gonna say like this again. I respect you as a basketball player. I respect your basketball mind. But as far as this concept about making outlandish comments about who's better, let's leave it to the pundits, man. Let's leave it to the guys that really know best. All right. So we're gonna leave it at that.
All right, we'll wrap this up over here. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share the video, your universe certainly shares back with you. And Barrick will. No, he won't get no paycheck.
One check, maybe one check. Maybe one check. Maybe.
One paycheck. Money bag.
Maybe.
Money bag.
Yeah, right. You the money bag.
All right. Peace out, everyone.
All right, guys. Peace.